Tensions within the British royal family have reached a boiling point, with reports suggesting a deep rift between Prince William and King Charles III. At the center of this familial conflict is the controversial decision by the king to elevate Queen Camilla to a significant royal role, one traditionally associated with William's future responsibilities as heir. This move, which some insiders describe as a calculated reconfiguration of power within the monarchy, has left William feeling sidelined and deeply unsettled. Camilla's enhanced influence represents a shift in the royal dynamic that William reportedly views as both a breach of tradition and a personal affront. The decision comes at a time when the legacy of Princess Diana looms larger than ever, adding a layer of emotional complexity to the issue. Sources close to William claim he sees this move not just as an institutional maneuver but as a disruption of the carefully maintained balance of royal traditions and a potential slight against his late mother's memory. It's a wound that cuts deep, reigniting unresolved tensions and grievances that have simmered beneath the surface of the royal family for decades. Love keeping up with the British royal family? Hit subscribe and never miss a moment of royal news. Family strained by history and legacy. The royal family's ability to navigate public and private responsibilities has always been fraught with difficulty, and this latest development underscores that delicate balance. For William, the future king, the decision marks a direct challenge to the role he has been preparing for his entire life. The Prince of Wales is deeply tied to the idea of upholding the traditions of the monarchy, which he views as integral to its survival in the modern age. Yet, King Charles's decision seems to represent a shift toward redefining these roles, a move that has blindsided William and left him grappling with his father's broader vision for the future. Adding to the tension is the public perception of Queen Camilla. Though she has spent years attempting to win over the British public, her rise to prominence remains contentious for many. The shadow of her affair with Charles during his marriage to Diana is a difficult one to shake. For supporters of William, this decision feels like a betrayal, reigniting old wounds tied to Diana's legacy and her tragic end. The emotional stakes are particularly high, as this shift appears to diminish the influence Diana's memory holds within the institution, a painful reality for her eldest son. Public divides over the new royal order. As expected, the public reaction to these developments has been polarizing. Social media platforms are buzzing with hashtags like #TeamWilliam and #QueenCamilla, reflecting the heated debates now unfolding online. On one side are those who view William and Kate as the ideal figures to modernize the monarchy and make it more relatable to younger generations. On the other are those who see Camilla's years of service as queen consort as evidence of her steadfast dedication to the monarchy, a role she has stepped into with grace, despite years of criticism. This divide mirrors a larger, ongoing conversation about the monarchy's relevance in today's world. William and Kate have positioned themselves as accessible, relatable figures, parents of 3 young children who balance royal duties with modern family life. Camilla, however, remains a polarizing figure, often seen as emblematic of an older, less progressive monarchy. The contrast between these two visions of the royal family has reignited debates about tradition versus progress and how best to preserve the monarchy's relevance in an era of rapid societal change. Historical context: a pattern of fractures. This is not the first time the royal family has faced internal divisions of this magnitude. The abdication of Edward VIII in 1936 caused a seismic rift within the institution, leaving scars that lingered for decades. Similarly, the very public collapse of Charles and Diana's marriage, followed by Diana's tragic death in 1997, forever altered the public's perception of the monarchy. In both cases, the royal family struggled to balance personal happiness with the demands of duty, a recurring theme that now seems to echo in the current tensions between Charles and William. The parallels are undeniable. Much like Edward VIII's abdication challenged the monarchy's authority and unity, Charles's decision to elevate Camilla has introduced a new fault line in the royal family. The Prince of Wales is now faced with a dilemma: how to maintain his role as the loyal heir while grappling with a decision that undermines the traditions he holds dear. What's next for the monarchy? The fallout from this decision could shape the monarchy for years to come. On one hand, the royal family may attempt to downplay these tensions with carefully crafted public appearances, presenting a united front that masks the deeper fissures within. On the other hand, these underlying tensions could deepen, potentially leading to a long-term rift between father and son. William's reaction to this decision will likely set the tone for his own reign, offering a glimpse into how he intends to navigate the challenges of leadership. The king and prince could also choose to reconcile, potentially through candid discussions that address the root of their differences. However, given the deeply personal nature of the dispute, such a resolution may be easier said than done. For now, the monarchy is left walking a tightrope, balancing the weight of its history with the need to adapt to the future. Ultimately, this internal conflict is about more than family dynamics. It's a battle for the soul of the monarchy. The outcome will not only influence the relationship between Charles and William but could also reshape the public's perception of the institution as a whole. In a time when the royal family faces increasing scrutiny and calls for transparency, the stakes could not be higher.